Hello. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It's good to be back. It's been 2 days. Coming at a time when the market has been selling off again, made a new low. I don't know if buyers stepped in right now. We're gonna find out. Let's see what we have today. So I'll go ahead and load up the charts. Okay, load up book map. Check out the background music to work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But today it works. I just hope it's not too loud, but not too quiet. Anyways, let us get started. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, just looked at the 1 day. Yeah, if we go to the first, so the 1 month and a 3 month, like we are testing this area and continuing to push lower. Okay, let's look at the EMAs on this. Let's look at the 1 day and the 1 week. So yeah, like it's crazy how that on Monday we opened up so bullish and like the candle was just a complete jackknife. It's just been like taking selling pressure from then. Okay, so here we see that that we just like yesterday we basically were like near the low, and ES was like about to make, I mean, it was a divergence while NQ actually did make a new low, but then now today we're just having continued downside, and now let's just see where exactly we are too. On the 1 week, we're testing these multi lows. This is a pretty crucial area then. So I want to see how we react here. That's gonna be a big thing. I'm just gonna add this real quick. Okay, it's the level of authority there. Okay, so yeah, and on ES we could still move lower, which will allow NQ to test here previous resistance, now support. Now if it's like, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. We're definitely running out of lines. Well, just because in the sense that I was trading the ETF like SPY and QQQ, and now I'm adding lines again. So we're gonna have to be doing that as we move lower. I don't really have lines for these areas. Okay, but let's look quickly at the 1 day. So we're testing this. A pretty crucial area. We found support here quite a few times. I don't think it's gonna be that easy for us to break down. So let's see how that plays out. And if we do break down, we have like this area as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be what we're gonna look for to see what happens here. And on NAES, yeah, we could make a we can go down more. Like it's not really near a crucial area. Mm. Okay, so let's get to the 4 hour and 1 hour. Yeah, I think we covered everything. Yeah, just really gonna be seeing, okay, will sellers continue to push lower? Yeah, so let's get to the 4 hour and 1 hour, which we are already at. We are lacking lines. Okay. Yeah, no, we definitely have lines right here. Sorry. Okay. So yeah. So basically from Thursday we were selling off, right? And then buyers did try like on like at 4:15 p.m. and then we had a little bit of a retracement, and then it was just like liquidity seeking for another move down, and that shows here on NQ as well. So that is what we see here. And on the 1 hour, nothing really standing out for me to point out. But the thing is, I'm going to have to be more risk off, simply because I don't have all the lines around these areas. So I don't know, like, I mean, I could go back. It's actually my fault. I should have done this yesterday, but I don't know why I didn't think. Because I did do it, but I guess what I should have done is gone to the 4 hour chart and um go back to July 1st, 2025, and just like add some like crucial areas like that are necessary a strong support and resistance. But I didn't get to do that, so we're gonna have to be a little bit more careful because of that, because of these like huge gaps, and I know these areas must have some IBs or some resistance, so better be careful there. Just gonna trade a high quality setup with low risk and just make sure that I trade well and walk away after one trade. So that's what I can do for now. Yeah. I mean, I can do pretty quickly. Let me just quickly check. So I have to go all the way back to July 1st. So, okay, not bad. Okay, no, actually, it's not that bad. I'll just add a little bit lines for down here. So, this is definitely an area. Mm. Okay, cool. And I'll just add one more right here. Mm, okay. I'm gonna mark these lows because I know probably a wick test can happen. It's not like the best level to mark, but yeah, I'm gonna mark that only for now. I know there's a shortcut key to go to present day faster, but it's okay. Just quickly do that. Okay, sorry about that. Now we have a little bit more context of what the areas are. Okay, perfect. So besides that, yeah, we're just gonna see if we continue lower, if we chop, like what's gonna happen, and now we just really just have the context which matters. Oops. Oh shit. Oh I almost pressed I basically pressed command W, so it would have closed it. And we could quickly do the same thing for ES, just to get out of the way. There's nothing happening. The market is just dropping right now, so might as well just quickly do this. Okay, I think it's a good amount to add. Just yeah, there's nothing here, huh? Oh no, there's this. Okay, perfect. Sometimes I just like to change the color because I don't want one single color, even though it's like it has no reason why. I'm just choosing two different colors. Okay. Yeah, if we do move lower, I'll mark that over the weekend, whatever, something like that. Okay, already having a little bit of buyers just chopping around here, but aggressively holding VWAP. Looks like they want to push higher. It's 9:45, so I'm green lighted to trade. Okay, looks good. I'm happy with that. Let me just get this here. Okay, let's get to the 15-minute and 30 minutes. So VIX is at 30, pretty high, so it's pretty volatile. Gotta be careful about that. Yeah, we can see that we really just slowly grind it down. But buyers, like, I mean, sellers did try, but buyers have been stepping in since then on the opening. Same goes on the 50 minutes. I mean, you can see on the 50 minutes, still kind of bearish. If we are not able to get above this high, we could just continue lower continue lower. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Now let's get to the 1 minute, sorry, the 5 minute, 1 minute. So I'm just gonna, I mean, no, there's not gonna be any line, any value areas to watch here. Okay, cool. So I'll just log in now. It's not, yes, a lowercase or uppercase sensitive. Okay, So delta is basically flat. We're on view up. This will be interesting. I think we may see some buyer's reaction here because pretty crucial areas on the 1 day, and same goes for ES. ES can hold this area, but let's see. I mean, we did have a nice grind down. I mean, if buyers clear this basically this high, and we continue moving and pushing, that means it's pretty bullish then, I would say. Excuse me. A little bit of hesitation and like yeah, just hesitation, some fear to do it because sellers are probably stacking there. I don't see any liquidity higher though. Looks actually pretty dry. Like there's not much big orders here. Okay, so we broke view up again. So like this buyers are either exhausted here, fearful, or just all getting out of their position, and then sellers just took advantage of that. Retesting VWAP. So let's continue to push lower. Okay, aggressive buyer tried to step in. Let's see. Yeah, some reaction here. But yeah, it's pretty bearish, that structure then. I mean, I can expect us to move lower now. Let's just see how this plays. I don't want to take a risk right off the bat. See if buyer step in. No, I would have been filled out. Okay. But still, let's see if buyer step in because buyer stepped in there before, so it might happen again. A little bit of a low volume node here. Liquidity at 2.5. So it's there's liquidity to push lower. happened too quick. But yeah, that was a good setup to fill the liquidity. Mm, mm. So the market is moving nicely. Gotta be careful too, looking for a better quality setup is okay. I like what I played, but risk feels okay actually. But it's okay. It was just really fast too. Really strong delta. I'm gonna be careful here because yes, sellers could push lower, but it could also be very easily another manipulation to this low volume node and then we make the real move. I've seen it too many times. It's very likely. And you can see this exhaustion is starting to happen. It could play out, of course. I'm not saying that it won't, but I won't be the one taking that bet to see it play out. And it did though. Okay. Okay, market. Okay. So let's see. What can we look at targeting? Is this really gonna be more downside? Okay, cool. When the market bleeds like this, it's not like it's any bit easier because there's some good amount of liquidity at 500. Ooh, I'm just like wondering, is that like for it to accelerate more, or is it for buyers to support? That's my curiosity. So we just filled it. I'm seeing some buyers stepping. Mm-hmm. Let's see if this plays. Oh, I got filled with one contract. That kind of sucks. I got filled with one contract. Get that out, get that out. Ooh. I don't know what to do there. Because, like, basically I took a trade where it was one contract. I'm going to continue then. Like, I'm going to count that as a scrap trade. Just make sure that it was one contract. Okay. Of course, I took a little bit of trailing threshold there. Okay. I just didn't get filled for my full size. But, yeah, if I held on, maybe it would have continued to play out. I had to limit in there. But I'm surprised I got one contract and maybe just it was a low volume node, huh? Okay. So where I entered, there's also this low volume node has been presented. This is also a low volume node. I mean, some retracement wouldn't be bad to see. It'll be healthy to see a little bit of some buyers react before we push lower. Let's see if that's true. Aggressive buyer just got absorbed. If buyers are able to get above this low volume node, I would like to see a I would like to see a trade to. I want to see a little bit more of a low volume node. Yeah, that makes sense. Basically, front running that wick. Yeah, some buyers stepping in. I want to see how we react to this low volume node. Okay, is he gonna just do it all in one go? Hmm. Yeah, that's not clean. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 a.m. So maybe some. I don't know why that volatility was present. We don't even have news. Still think this could play. Because we basically just stomped out some sellers, stomped out some buyers. That's a good amount of pain to actually see a move happen now. Just retrace on this low volume node before we move lower. Yeah, good volume in this, but looks a bit weak. I'm not loving the risk. Okay. Buyer stepping in right now. So it took a break even there. Could have got out. Definitely, but why did it play this area? Just trying to understand. That happens where it hides my order. I was trying to move it, but I'm happy that I didn't get to move it. But I just want to see why did it. Okay, I mean on ES it was protected by the low volume node, so I should have paid more attention to that. I mean basically we fronted this low volume node nicely. So yeah, maybe it was just my bad. Like honestly, I should have been more precise with this because this is the low volume node really. Like I mean this is a whole low volume node, but this is like the area that was being not being traded because sellers are holding it back. So because of that, we were able to. Just trying to think. So yeah, I should have just marked this a little bit better. Let's see if we were slipped on a loss. So okay, not bad. I'm grateful for that. But I know I took some trailing threshold hit. Yeah. I'm gonna take one more trade because I know that was a break even. I mean, I feel good. Don't think it's wrong for me to trade to continue here. I'm a little bit worried about this low volume. I don't think we're gonna play it again though. But I'm gonna be risk off, of course. Of course, like the fact that it ran up 2,000 did take a hit on my trailing threshold, so I have to be careful about that. Basically, I took a loss according to that. Well, basically, I took 2 break evens because the first trade I took, I got filled with 1 contract, and then I got out because I didn't want to get filled with more size. And then this trade, I got filled, but it was simply I just didn't target a low volume node properly. Just journal that real quick. So that trade was at 10. Was it 10? Oh yeah, 10 a.m. to 10:01. So I'm not liking this structure. I don't even see, like, I'm not gonna take risks to go up or down. Just gonna wait this out. Slow volume node is being protected really well. Like, even if I want to see continuation, I don't want to risk that though, because this is a whole low volume node. You got an untested wick right here, which you haven't played yet. Oops. But it is possible. I don't like the risk. It's just, I feel like it's gonna be a loss because I feel like the market, because the volatility is higher, it makes more, it's just naturally more noise. So I have to be careful of that. I can quickly show you guys as well how I fill in my diary. So the strategy was, I don't fill in everything anymore, but I still like think of doing it because now I can. But anyways, so strategy, I would say it was a good strategy. I'd say A. Execution, I would say I would give the strategy an A and the execution an A, but I think there was an underlying problem with that, which I'm gonna mention, which was the fact that I didn't mark the low volume node as properly as I could have. So I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna get back to this real quick because I just want to see how this plays out. I'll quickly just enter this as well. So confirmation criteria, we had a nice pain candle basically. Sellers stomped out, buyers stomped out, then the move happened. We were targeting the low volume node, but I should have been more precise with the actual node that contained the lowest volume to get out there, as this is what sellers protected and where the trade ran up to, and I moved to break even. Okay, so we're breaking down a little bit. If I see sellers push lower and we clear this level, if I see something like this is something worth taking. Oops, locked that by mistake. Can that work? No. Risk is okay, targeting this. Okay, so made a new low. If buyers actually do hold this, it'd be nice to see. Okay. It was good, but felt a bit arbitrary. I did have wick test protection. Exit strategy, not good. this is the main problem. Instead of trying to target the whole low volume node, just target the node, which is the lowest volume area. Yes. Okay, value area flipped lower too. Okay. I mean, anyways, I'm gonna walk at 10:30. If we're stuck in this area, but till 10:30, I'm gonna walk. I'm not gonna overstay my welcome. I already took basically 2 trades, which I mean doesn't feel right. Yeah, but I have to be realistic. The first one, I mean, I'm proud that I could have got filled again, but I was like, nope, I'm getting out of this, so I bailed out. The second trade, yes, I will admit the exit was improper, but besides the exit, it was a good trade, and I'm happy that it was still a break even. So, and I was on slip, so I'm calm about that, and I feel good. So just staying a bit longer. I think there's more possibility of higher trades, but like the thing is, if any of these were a loss, I would have walked away. If any of these were a winner, I would have walked away. But the fact that it was a break even, I kind of feel like, okay, it feels like I didn't take any trade, right? Like I'm like basically like I'm negative $30, which is nothing. Okay, so buyer stepping in, testing point of control. We're down how much today? 1 point. Yeah, we could definitely chop now. We're down pretty significant, we're just above that crucial area. We could slowly grind down, which is probably gonna happen, but it's not worth my time. And yeah, same goes for ES. So might be just calling it, but I'll give the 20 more minutes, 19 more minutes. So now we're breaking out, but I do not trust it because of valley area, so I'm gonna have to sit on my hands and wait. Let's see if it would have played out. I don't think it's, I mean, it could. There's liquidity higher too. We almost filled it. We filled it. Yeah, wow, okay, nice. I'm worried about targeting VWAP and it's gonna front run it or something like that. Very common. It's also this base. Like, do I want to do that? No, not worth it. So I would have almost been filled out for 20 points. Maybe what would I have been at? I'm sorry, I'm really close to the camera. No, I wouldn't have. Let's see if it would continue or not. This would have been a very stressful trade. Let's see if we continue. Sellers are stacking out. Yeah, no, would have been stomped out. So that would have been a very painful trade because that would have been really rough on the trailing threshold. But I'm already like, it would have not been that much, like, because it's still been a loss. It would have not been fun. So good thing to avoid it. We definitely conducted a lot more volume up there, so that's good. The question is, this looks like a lot like a PO3 structure. We just, that could be the manipulation to distribute down lower. Okay, buyers are stepping in. They'll retest the value high is very likely. So my risk is just too tight for this type of price action, which makes me even more worried to take a trade. Okay. Could have probably played to view up. No worries though. Solo win, I'm gonna call it now. I wanna just see if it does play. Because I could have definitely I got out where here. But let's just see if it would. Okay, that's 20 points, 24 points. I learned I'm never gonna look for more than 20 points. Yeah, it would have played for 20 points. Cool. But look at ES. So maybe it was a good spot to get out. But good overall. Yeah, played nicely. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it was a little bit more than 10 points, which is great. And I don't need to I need to be calm. I think it's just my brain is trying to play games with me. Let's just get out of here because I'm done. The thing is, what my brain is saying is that like it's the closure loop. I know this. I'm very already aware of what my brain is trying to do, but it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. But I'll explain to you what I'm talking about. Basically, it's just like because the first trade I took, okay, that doesn't really matter because it was just like I got filled with one contract. But the second trade, it ran up $2,000, and I went to break even. So that swing is affected my trailing threshold. So from 7,500 was my trailing threshold, it would have dropped to 5,500. And now I took this trade, which is probably what, an $1,800 winner, maybe $1,600. So that means that I'm still a little bit like it's like my brain is like, you could close this better, but I don't need to. And that's good because I need to be okay with not trying to finish or close or reach closure or the goal that I want to reach to get that, happy, like whatever my brain wants, and just like be like, no, I'm gonna stop now and it ain't gonna happen. So that's basically what I meant to say. So I'm just gonna put this down. Actually, I should do that. So this is trade two. Feels weird that it kind of feels kind of weird that because it's like, I always say one trade and I walk away, but today I took three trades, but it's like, I'm definitely gonna have to write this down. Like, did I really do the right thing right now? Should I have not walked away after the first trade? But the first trade was like, I got filled with one contract. Like, I don't think it was wrong. But the second trade, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that because part of me feels like I should have walked away. I just want to mark, how did I take this first trade? Where did I take it? I took it here, right? Yeah, so I think I was just targeting this area. So I was looking for 20 points. Yeah, that was it. And I was trying to avoid getting stomped out. We moved down and I got filled with one contract. Okay, cool. So I'll take a photo of that. And that was at 9:51. Okay, and then this trade, I got filled here and I got out for 12 points. Okay, not bad. I'm happy that I got out for 12 points because it's just like, I know if I got out for 10 points, it would probably been it probably got slipped and all the fees and blah blah blah. But now for 12 points, I'll probably be at it would probably be a $1,600 winner. Let's see, or maybe 1,700. Okay, cool. I'm very happy that today went well. A little bit in the trailing threshold, but that's okay. It happens. I'm gonna close this now because we are done. Let me just put. I'm gonna start. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. I'm there. I don't know what to do with the camera yet. I'm still trying to figure out some things like uh what is that? Oh. I'm trying to figure out like can I record two times because my computer has two pro res. So two recording, I don't know how it works actually. Or something like that. We're gonna see if it works. But anyways, let's take a look at the win and see what we find here. So we're at 309. That looks like it's gonna be a good winner then. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So it is very interesting. That doesn't make sense to me. I think no, it's impossible. You think? This is not what I expected. Like, it's great. I'm grateful, but like, why? Good thing I record things because now I can go check. Why did it happen? Why am I positive more? Like, I only added 2 more points. I added 2 more points, but I'm at 2,200 almost. My trailing threshold is probably like near. Oh shit. Okay. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna have to watch the replay because my profit target is a limit. So maybe my order was skipped, but it's so unlikely. I'm really confused how that happened. I'm gonna have to watch the replay because 2 points should have not been this much. Okay, well, thank you, I guess. Yeah, that's great. I'm happy about that. I just don't know why though. I'm gonna have to watch the replay. That's very interesting. Okay, let's watch the chart once it loads. Trade doesn't want to load. Let's give it a good refresh. Ooh, that felt good. Yeah, so I'm thinking what happened was I got slipped, but very good. I'm like, but this, okay, I don't know. I don't know. Because 2 points is not gonna add to that much. Well, my winner was 1,600. If anything, 1800. That's like $400 more than. I don't know. Okay, why are we not loading? Oh, there we go. So I'm 50-50. Why? Why am I 50-50 actually? My first trade I took was a winner. Um, so I don't know why I say it's 50-50. So gross is 1295, commissions 50. Oh yeah, paid more in commissions because it took more trades. But still, it's crazy how significantly less it is. Like when I used to trade micros, like in one trade I'm paying $72 for one trade, buy and sell. This I took three trades. Okay, let's just say two because I mean I got filled with one contract, but $52. Like, that's crazy. It's like I'm so grateful about that because over many trades you're saving significant money. Um, yeah. So I mean you can see it here. The first trade I took I got filled with one contract. It was 21 seconds and it was 16 P&L, but after fees it was 50. And then I took this, which was negative 50, so negative 50, 75, but then like that kind of cut it out. So that was 35 seconds and it ran up 2K. Then I took this trade, which ran up 2200. Huh. I'm really still curious. Let's try to break this down together. Okay, so this is not gonna give me the information. I have to go to orders. Okay, but if Tradeovator is gonna be this slow, we may not be able to do this. Still loading. Okay. I guess we can check today. Maybe I'll have to check on my own because it doesn't want to show me anything. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go then because it doesn't want to show me. It really shouldn't take this long. Okay, I guess okay, let's call it. Yeah. I really wanted to know, but it's not working. Like, I pressed it so many times. It should not take this long. Let me see if I do this, because that took like what, a minute to load. So I think it will load. It's just like it's significantly. I'm gonna have to probably wait a minute. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna let it load, and I'm just gonna cut the stream because you guys are just watching it load. It's kind of boring. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it great week. Yeah, great week. Monday was a good trade. Oh yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm having good performance. It's been 2 weeks of trading so far. First week, I think, yeah, I took a 4R. This week it was a little bit because I added a little bit more size. I think my first trade was 10 points. My second trade was like 15 points, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to recheck. And then today was again like a 15-point trade win. So that's great. Next week, same stuff, system execution, nice and slow. I don't really feel the need to go to more size because 9 contracts is like $1,800. Because like, so my seller, my let's say my loss would be $2,000. That makes me like only no. I'm gonna keep it to 1,600 because I don't necessarily feel ready to go to more size. Even though I probably okay, they're finally loaded, but even though I probably could, I mean, I did say every week I'll graduate to more size, but it feels kind of like too much. $1,800 per trade is like risking because I know I'm gonna get slipped on my losers, right? So it's like we're looking at $2,000 losers, and $2,000, I'm basically allowed to be wrong 3.5 times. Eh, yeah. And do I really want to like? I don't know. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time because I want to just be careful as well because we're already halfway through the goal. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I don't think I need to size up. No, like 8 contracts, looking for 10 to 20 points. But I felt like today I started looking too much for 20 points, so I have to make sure that I I look for 10 points. My last trade was 10 points, but I moved it to like 12 points just because it made more sense. Even though I mean I could have played the VWAP, but I'm happy that I didn't fully do that. So okay, what's this? Okay, so cancel. So this one was filled. Fill time, average price 23,498. National notional value. No way. I don't know why it's not okay, it's telling me like the thingy, but I think I have to go to position history. So let's talk a little bit more. Um so yeah, what else? Um the video is coming out. I'm so sorry that it's taking forever. I really feel bad about it, but like because of the like last month was really rough for me. So I just like my consistency got so screwed up, and I was trying to get back to YouTube and my business. But I mean every day I'm putting time towards YouTube and business. YouTube all I have left is honestly just to record. I've already like made it. I should just have a little bit more work to do for like the template I want to use the show. I mean that's really it. Um And like the thing is, I'm starting to like perfect it too much, and it's not good because I'm like thinking, look, I can make it look cool like this, like this. But at the end of the day, like if you deliver well, it's more important than the quality of the video, like how you edit it, blah blah blah. So I really gotta make that happen. But the video is gonna happen. Like every day, like in the past like 2 weeks, every day I put time towards YouTube. I will eventually post a video. I know that for sure because if every day I'm putting time it's bound to happen. It's just like I think because I really took a big setback and I had to remake the video. Um, and the video is nice. It's gonna be a good video, yeah. I think it's pretty well made. And then episode 4, I'm gonna start working on that. Then episode 5, and then episode 6, and we're done with the series. And that's gonna I don't know maybe take another 2 months like to finish the whole series. But I just want to get more consistent, faster with the preparation of the videos because this is crazy. I've taken a month to prepare one video because it's crazy. Like before that, I was taking a week to prepare one video. So something definitely. Oh no, that doesn't look right. I don't think I'm gonna get it, and I don't even think this is the right thing. I think it's like, okay, let's just go. It's pointless to be here. Like, I could just watch the video recording. I was just very curious. Oh, okay. What's this cache? I don't want. So it's position history. But it's not. Okay. Okay, let's just call it, man. I'm gonna just go watch the recording. What's this? Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. So yeah, and I have like so many ideas. I could probably make 100 videos in the upcoming year just because I have like all the ideas are present. It's just about me like getting faster preparing the video and then recording the video and just kind of getting my flow with like the pace and everything. That's really it. But yeah, this was a good stream. Thanks guys for tuning in, and I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all had a great week. I'll come back Monday. And we're gonna continue the same system execution. Take high quality trades, walk away after one trade, and today is not an exception. I say this: if I take a loss, I will walk away. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. If I take a win, I'll walk away. Why didn't I walk away today? It's because I took a break even. The first trade I got filled with one contract, so I didn't count it. The second trade, I moved to break even. The second trade, I should have walked away. I feel like that's why I'm feeling misaligned. That's why I'm not feeling very proud of myself, just because that, I mean, at the end of the day, I tell myself before trading, no matter the outcome, loser, winner, break even, you walk away. And I didn't walk away on that break even. But, I mean, I did kind of mold my rules to take another trade, which was a winner. Yes, I felt good. Like the trade didn't like have any bad thoughts, but I of course don't feel fully aligned because of that. So I'm definitely gonna have to journal about that, see if like I need to put some consequences. Would I have changed it? I mean, honestly, I took a break even. I was like basically flat. I felt good. I didn't feel like, I was like being rushy or urgency. I simply decided to trade another trade simply because I was like, okay, I'm flat. I basically took two trades that worked. But the first trade, it worked, but I got filled with one contract. The second trade, it worked, but my exit was just a little bit flawed. So is it really like I'm messing up? And all the trades that I thought to take were winners. So I don't know. That's why I was like, is it really wrong? Like I'm thinking good. So okay, I'm definitely gonna journal about it, see if like then you'll see the upcoming video, but I'll journal about it, and then I'll write down what I felt, what I thought, then I would give it to my local agent and use it to help me find blind spots and talk about it and see if there's anything that can be done, or prevention or intervention or consequences that need to be put in. So we're gonna see about that. So yeah, take care guys, have a great weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday.